Well, it is a super bittersweet day today. What you got?
4.5 pound bass caught out of our lake.
4.5. I think it might be a little bit bigger than that, buddy.
It's about 4.5, 5 pounds.
Put her back in the pond.
Got more of the out. Caught the top on the frog.
Well, I'm still hatching. Here is a set of the ducks that you guys seen me clean out. The bigger ones have already gone out to pasture. They grow so fast. I still have 3 turkeys in there and they're doing great. The little hens are doing great. And my newest babies are over here. They're not fully hatched out yet. This is groups of turkey eggs that I had in the incubators that have hatched out. They are still so tiny. The one negative thing of having these close to us is all the flies. Look at all of the flies, and there's still tons flying around, and that means some getting inside. Ugh. But it's just part of it. When they get a little bit bigger, we'll send them out to pasture. Let's go see what y'all been doing. You look kind of decorated, Harley.
I think I'm gonna jump in the pool to get all the salt.
What have y'all been doing, Harley? Oh, I see that you've gotten real creative, slinging paint.
Relax. As long as it on the grass.
So let's take a closer inspection of what we've done here.
There's 2 clothes.
Well, it is a super bittersweet day today. Today is the girls' piano recital day. And I will be staying home with sick kids. This is our second full day of crying. 3 nights ago, he started running fever. Yesterday, we whined all day. We threw up yesterday morning, whined all day today so far. And Libby was sick yesterday afternoon, so I'm pretty sure I feel like it's a stomach bug. But the girls are still good. So we're gonna be picking out dresses and getting hair done and makeup done for recital tonight. Their daddy is gonna be taking them. There's supposed to be a little reception after, but because the girls won't be able to stay, just because we don't want to spread any germs, they're going to go in last, sit in the back, play last, and then leave right after. But she has them some happies to go because they worked so hard, practiced for a long time for this special occasion. So I'm sad that I'm not going to be able to go.
But Daddy's gonna video it.
But Daddy is going to record it for me and for y'all. They've worked really hard for this day. Harley's been playing for 4 years. Ellie's been playing for 2 years. And this is Sayla's first year. Now, Aiden is in piano too, but he doesn't want to do the recital. I think he thinks he's too cool. So he's not going to do his recital. I said, look, since this is your first year and you're a teen now, we'll just let you skip this year. But then, yeah, he's got to start picking up. We're going to start picking out our dresses and that type stuff for this afternoon.
Your ear hurting? Okay. No. Yeah.
And I'll be here with the 2 littles.
All right, we're on the farm today. You see it's kind of sunny. It is sun setting time, but we're gonna get these sheep moved right quick because look at this grass. It's crazy high. So we're gonna let you stay here, watch us, make sure these sheep stay in like they're supposed to and don't get out, because if they do, you need to get them back in line. Sometimes Trump, he likes to eat the grass way over there when he needs to be eating the grass like right here. So we'll see what he does this time. So let's get them moved.
Let's go. some energy. Wanna come.
No, a dress.
Let's pick you out a dress.
No, I like this.
You're wearing that dress with a cardigan? All right, Ellie, you have several things in here to choose from. This is pretty.
No, where?
Ellie, come. You've got several dresses right here. Come pick out a dress to wear. You look silly.
Sheep are moved and they're water filled. We want to move the cows right here to this field. And what I want to bring up though is a lot of times, I mean, you see there's still grass in all these areas they were just in. And this is our grass that we're trying to grow. So, I mean, it's even sparing. It's not even that good a quality grass right now. But you see how thick this already is. And, you know, it's got some good height to it. So a lot of people ask, why are you moving them still when there's grass there? I even have local guys tell me all the time, well, I mean, I understand you moving them. Why don't you move them when the grass is gone? So where the sheep were, the sheep grass was even higher than the cattle grass here. But because we don't proactively treat them, the only way that we want to treat them in a natural way is just like they did back hundreds of years ago, where basically a ruminant animal would eat and they would just keep on walking and graze, keep on walking and graze, sit down, chew their cud, let it go through their system, and do it again. If we put them where they just keep going in one little circle all the time, ultimately where they've peeped and pooped, they're going to be right back on that grass, which ultimately can cause an animal to be wormy, can get them sick. So even though the grass may look good still to us, there may be reasons why they're skipping over certain areas. Not because they don't like it, because with intense grazing like we do, we make them eat everything that needs to be ate. But if I see them keep on crossing over, then they're not missing it because they don't like it. They're actually missing it because there may be manure there. There may be where they've peed a lot there, where there's you know, something's not right in that area. So where this grass is still high, they've grazed it, but instead of letting them overgraze it, or instead of letting them graze it to a point where they may become wormy because they're eating off the ground or eating right on their own manure, to cause pesticides and issues with them, and it's not worth it. So what we do is, if we keep on moving them like naturally where they used to, where they just keep on walking and graze, walking and graze, walking and graze, and we're constantly moving these animals 1 to 2 to 3 times a week or even more, you're allowing them to have their natural cleansing system to where they're eating the grass, they're foraging. We don't plant, you know, we don't monoplant, meaning we don't plant one kind of grass. We let them have an open forage. So we'll plant 2 or 3 different forage seeds, and we'll make sure that all this is palatable grass for them, and we move them to a point where they know what they need. They're not stupid. If we kept them over here and kept them for another day or two, we could have put them on hay. That'd been fine. But while we have grass growing, while we want to fix that paddock, because the more the pee, the poop that's on there and they don't hurt it, the more the seed heads come up on the grass they didn't eat that was under the pee and poop. I know that's a lot of information. But ultimately now it's growing. It's got a kickstart for next time because it's got the fertilization plus a lot of seed heads on some of the grass they didn't eat. And they've moved to a new place. So the healthiness of them, the healthiness of soil, it's all one good carbon movement. And that's how you heal the land. Now, if you're using stockyard beef or you're growing stuff on concrete patios, then understandable, that's not good for the animal. But if you're growing cows like this where they're constantly moving, I mean, what better way than natural and something they expect to get new fresh grass daily, and not only that, to be healthy. I mean, in all our years we've owned cattle, we've had 2 or 3 cows that we've had to treat. We're not just against, we're not, you know, against every kind of medicine possible, but we just believe in more of a natural way of treating them. And if all worst comes to worst and they have to be treated, they have to be treated. We understand that. But so far our sheep have been treated once in their whole life. Once. These cows, only about 2 or 3 of them have been treated in their whole life. The whole herd as a whole has never been treated because we have done what we need to do to keep these cows healthy by naturally moving them in rotational grazing patterns, which helps your ground, which helps the cattle, and ultimately helps the earth, because we're making it more of a regenerative type movement, which makes these grounds way, way better.
Stop. I can have
You really like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get it down and lay it out. Sayla, you already have yours picked out. Let's go to Harley's room.
My room is a mess.
Your room is a mess. It shouldn't be a mess. We've been working on manners.
I know, but I'm still getting my clothes off.
That sounds like a typical girl response. Where's your new dress that we just bought?
What new dress?
We just bought a new dress when we went shopping Monday, remember? It's all the way in the back. I see it in the back.
Oh. Sorry. You mean this thing?
No, that's not a dress. That's a shirt. Real dressy, but is that what you want to wear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, we'll get your hair and stuff fixed too. What are you getting for the first time tonight, Sayla?
A medal.
You'll get your first medal.
A zero. Aiden has some. Holly has some. Holly has some. Ellie has some. Zero. Me.
Will you get one today?
I'm happy. Do I get two?
I
One
don't
from
know.
Daddy.
You'll have to wait and see. Wow!